Welcome to this issue of CCC Trends. The shelter-at-home directive that took place across most of the U.S. this spring shed new light on just how different home is across the U.S. and led to a number of new, enhanced, accelerated, or disrupted demographic trends. In this issue of CCC Trends, we'll explore these trends and what potential impact they may have on our industry. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, the U.S. population between 2018 and 19 grew only 0.48%, its slowest rate of growth since 1918. Lower birth rates, immigration from abroad, and an aging population are the key dynamics driving the lower growth rates. Analysis by state, however, shows that growth pre-COVID-19 had not been equal. Several states in the West and South will have grown over 15% between 2010 and 2020, while several states in the Northeast and Midwest actually shrank. Despite significant population growth in certain states, the U.S. overall had experienced its lowest rate of immigration or domestic moves in the period of 2018 to 19 since the U.S. Census Bureau began tracking in 1947. Only 9.8% of the population changed residencies, compared to a high of about 1/5 between people between 1940s and 1960s and 15 to 16% in the 1990s. COVID-19 seems to have reversed that trend, however, as movement in and out of certain states ramped back up again. Where people live is not the only thing that has changed because of COVID-19. Where people work has also changed. One of the few benefits of COVID-19 was considerably less traffic on the road, particularly at rush hour. Data from INRIX reveals rush hour vehicle miles traveled in many major metro areas was still down between 15 and 30% in July versus pre-COVID levels, and rush hour travel speeds in these same cities were up between 10 and 35% versus pre-COVID levels. A survey conducted in mid-August 2020 by the Conference Board revealed that 35% of companies said that the date for reopening their workplaces was still unknown, suggesting remote work may help keep roads less congested during typical rush hour for some time. Additionally, according to data from Gallup, the percent of workers who, quote, have ever telecommuted, worked from their house using a computer to communicate to your job, end quote, has grown steadily over the last several decades and saw a further increase because of COVID-19, growing from 9% in 1995 to 42% in 2019 to 49% in 2020. Research from the Federal Reserve Bank of Atlanta, Stanford, and the University of Chicago suggests that nearly 40% of U.S. jobs can be done at home. And data from their Survey of Business Uncertainty points to significant growth in work-from-home expectations post-pandemic across many industries. With the option for more individuals to work from home in the future, people may choose to relocate to be closer to family, find less expensive housing, or for other reasons. With potentially fewer people on the road during rush hour, congestion levels may be less, and some of the auto claims trends experienced during the pandemic may become more permanent. Looking forward to calendar year 2021, if companies adopt a hybrid approach that incorporates both remote and in-office work, the net impacts to miles driven and congestion could be negligible, leading to minimal change in miles driven overall. With that said, COVID-19 has accelerated and likely made permanent changes in how people shop, where they live, and how they work. Auto accident counts have already begun to decline as a growing number of vehicles are equipped with advanced driver assistance systems that help avoid common accident types. Demographic changes as a result of COVID-19 may slow this decline, but not by much, and certainly not indefinitely. The COVID-19 pandemic has led to a number of new, enhanced, accelerated, or disrupted demographic trends, and it's difficult to know how much of that change is permanent. Suffice it to say, the post-pandemic world will be different. Even pre-pandemic, our industry was trying to understand the potential impact from shifting mobility, whether it was ride-hailing, car-sharing, vehicle connectivity, or incorporation of the building blocks to full vehicle autonomy on today's vehicle repair. Companies across all industries have had to accelerate the development of digital platforms for safety reasons now. These new digital capabilities also provide a unified platform experience where parties are connected, ultimately delivering both transparency and saved time. It's these technologies that can free up talent to provide a personalized, high-touch experience, something even more important in our crazy world. Thank you for joining us for this issue of CCC Trends.